Welcome to Prison Wife Radio, where we play all the hits while we all wait in our car for the prison to open its gates, which is actually just really a door, and to welcome us in with open carry arms as they try to decipher which one of us is bringing in the drugs. Spoiler alert, it's the COs. I'm your host, Myra, and if you're out there listening, show some love.
There are more than 2 million individuals incarcerated in the U.S. legal punishment system.
Prison wives are a lot like military wives, without all the thank yous.
I mean, they won't show, right? So we have to tell.
The system is most definitely the villain.
Your loved one shows up to medical unconscious? They ain't telling
He's
you
been down
shit.
for 20 years. Yesterday he told me that his sentence had to be recalculated. Their mistake added 2 years.
There are more than 2 million individuals incarcerated in the U.S. legal punishment system. This is the story of the people who love them, involved.
One day until my husband comes home. You know, not home, but work release home. Listeners, I'm about to go in for my last visit, and I have to say the emotion is really, really strong, and you know I have to keep it together or they'll kick me out, so I will pick this up after visit. Of course, my last visit would get derailed by a newbie. I don't even care.
Get the fuck back in your car!
It's fitting that the cops have been listening to the show, but they aren't implementing the simplest suggestions I politely give to them. Almost a year since that first show, and they still haven't put up any signs. It's almost like they don't want the chaos to calm down. Well, it sounds like this is going to be a minute, so I'll catch you up on the latest. Last week, 2 gang unit cops came out to the house. And if they hadn't told me they were with the gang unit, I would have surmised by the big white lettering across their bulletproof vest that read, Gang Unit DOC. Relax, that's what my husband would say. They were doing the site visit to make sure the house was okay for my husband to release to when he comes home. I have a 2-story house and they just stayed in the living room. The lead officer, which will be handling my husband's community custody, looked like a police informant in a biker gang. He was trying so desperately not to look like a cop, that a cop is the only thing he could possibly look like. He let me know that they could show up at the house anytime, and if my husband wasn't where he should be and they thought he was up to no good, they certainly would be stopping by. Seemed more like a threat than a real visit to see if my house was a safe environment for my husband. They also let me know in their typical dick cop speak that if
your husband fails to check in, we will not hesitate to swarm this dwelling with SWAT, FBI, and U.S. Marshals.
It's amazing how much money our government will spend on 30 and 40-something white men to make their Call of Duty GTA cosplay dreams come true. Like I said, one of the biggest work programs the U.S. has is policing. They list his crimes, tell me if I see something I should rat on my husband, as if, and then they leave. Okay, she's back in her car, and you know what? Just for fun today, I'm going to speed walk to the entrance with the best of them. Wish me luck. That was the strangest visit we've had, and we've been in lockdowns together. I can sense he's nervous, but he can't really talk about it openly or show any emotion. He's about to go through the biggest change in his routine in almost 20 years. And I will not be there. And I will not even be allowed to talk to him for 24 hours. There's a full day blackout on communication while they get adjusted. Also, I had to reapply as visitor, and you can't do that until they're officially cleared, which is the night before, so I won't even get to visit him for 3 weeks. It's a strange feeling knowing that for 24 hours, I will know nothing. I know so much about him. So much. I know his dad's last name was Love and his mom's last name was Kiss, and that no matter which last name he chose to go with when they split, it was going to get him teased. He weighed 8 pounds, 12 ounces, and was born at 7:55 in the morning. He has extreme pain in his right shoulder that will probably need a surgery. His grandmother has lost 2 sons to cancer and is currently undergoing chemo herself. He has broken his collarbone. He's allergic to all of my cats. He has dislocated both shoulders and his right knee. He has sinus issues. He eats orange peels. His favorite book is The Count of Monte Cristo. He has 4 siblings, all with different fathers. All fathers are equally absent and equally terrible. His favorite sound is my voice. His favorite food is whatever we eat together when he first comes home. His favorite place to visit is my brain through my writing. I am his favorite thing. They have broken his wrist, his ribs. They have never broken his spirit. They have never broken him. And now that I have had to buy all his clothes for work release, I also know he wears loose fit Levi's size 34-32, Carhartt loose fit 34-32, and Dickies work pants 34-32. His belt size is 34-36. He wears XL shirts and XL undershirts. His underwear is 34-36 boxer briefs with a long leg. I will never understand how that is comfortable. He will say his shoe size is 12. I know it's 13 wide. I know so much about him. But starting at 6:50 a.m. tomorrow, I will have no idea where he is or what is happening to him and how he is feeling about it or handling it. I have been through it all with him, and we each have a pretty steady hand when it comes to his imprisonment, but tomorrow we are in uncharted, for us, territory. Neither one of us knows what to expect, and that's a scary place to be. I want to get home and try to get some sleep, but I want to respond to what really seems like a question asked in good faith, and you know I will answer any question asked in that manner. So listener Celia, with the adorable email address that I will not divulge, to answer your question, why did I make it out and he didn't? I get this question a lot. We're the kid sticks. Kids like us aren't supposed to grow up, but if we do, we're supposed to get pregnant by 15, and if not that, sell drugs, go to jail, harm people, etc. And if you're one of the outliers, they think it's because you're special. You made good choices, and it's all bullshit. Yes, in many ways, my husband and I grew up the same, but our paths diverged early on. And no, it wasn't thanks to some state-sponsored, evidence-based programs administered by well-meaning social workers who come from affluent families and marry finance guys. No, it's more nuanced. So much of our different outcomes had to do with the structure of things. Take school, for example. He loves to build, and had the curriculum been based on focusing his attention on that kind of thing, he probably would have attended and at least stayed awake in class. He was in and out of sports at the whim of his mother and her abusive boyfriends. I showed up to a gymnastics class as a kid that was happening at my park, and I got lucky. You hear me? Lucky. That the coach noticed me and basically took me on for free. Trained me, took me to competitions, kept me off the streets. I didn't have younger siblings to take care of. He did. By the time he was a teenager, he felt completely outside and abandoned by society. He had a rough childhood in that it wasn't really a childhood. People who commit crimes are usually victims long before they are perpetrators. I'm going to say that more plainly. They are kids who have been harmed long before they are adults who cause harm. And I could say more, but honestly, tonight, I don't feel like defending him to strangers on the radio. I feel like going home, waiting on his last call from prison, and making sure he knows how much he is loved by me. That's it for this week. Tune in next time when I hopefully have good news to report that he's made it to work release and is doing well. You're welcome, and I've been